Number one is we're in the people business. And so we're going to go through the how-to of prospecting. Prospecting. It's like, guys, how many of you guys work out? Gentlemen, you work out. All right, cool. What's a guy's least favorite? Let's start with this. What's a guy's favorite thing to work out?
Legs.
Someone said legs. Different mentality than me, man. Arms, right? What do most guys work out? Arms. Arms and chest, right? What's the guy's usually least favorite thing to work out? Legs. Right? Unless you're like a wrestler or something and, then you work out legs a lot. See, so legs, you ever see the guy who walks around and he's huge and his legs look like toothpicks? You guys see that, right? All the girls make fun of him. Guys don't like working out legs. Another thing guys don't like working out a lot of times is the two most painful things I think you can work out are legs and back. All right, those things and then my buddy likes to do legs and back the same day. I'm like, dude, that's just not okay. That should not be okay. And it kills me. Now in business, what's the one thing most people don't like to do? It's prospect. What's leg day in business? What do girls not like to work out? Shoulders. A lot of the girls I know, they hate working out shoulders. Ladies, how many of you guys love working out shoulders? I don't want broad shoulders. I don't want to look like a square. Right? But girls, what do girls love to work out? Legs. Legs and abs. Someone said butt. Whatever guy said he likes to work out, we're going to have him model his butt right now. But he said he likes to do legs. Guy, in business, prospecting is that body part for most people. Prospecting is that thing that most people hate. But see, if you're a guy, a natural testosterone booster is working out legs. That's where most blood is stored in your body. And if you work out legs, you're like boosting everything. So that's the one thing that's going to make your biceps and make your triceps and make your shoulders grow more quickly than anything. In business, what's the testosterone booster in your business? It's prospecting. It's people. If you're in the traditional, let's say you own a Subway. What is the thing you sell? What's the thing you need to have coming in? You need to have food, right? What if you don't have food? What if you don't have bread? What if you don't have meat? What if you don't have cheese? What are you going to sell? Nothing. In our business, we're in the people business. If there's no people going through your pipeline, what are you going to do? Nothing. So prospecting is that thing. So I'm going to give you guys a couple points on prospecting. Number one, you just got to decide I'm going to finally do it. That's the hardest part, is deciding you're going to prospect. So I went to a Tony Robbins event. Anybody here been to the Unleash the Power Within event? Man, you're like missing out on life. You've got to get to that thing. And the first day, who knows what you do? You walk on fire the first day. Literally on fire, barefoot. This lady thought she's going to do it with her shoes on. The whole first day, she's like, oh, she was not scared of it at all. She thought you'd do it with your shoes on. Like, what are you thinking? And then he gets to, he's all right, take off your shoes and socks. And she's all, you wear your shoes? And I'm like, no, you don't wear your shoes. Your shoes are going to burn into your foot. It's 12 yards of 2,000 degree coals, just like you burn your barbecue, your hamburgers on. And you do it barefoot. I wish I got a video of it. YouTube it. Look it up online. 12 yards, right? So there's 10,000 people at this event. Is that a lot of people? That's Swan Wynn's team right there, right? Probably a little less. 10,000 people. We had started at 7 in the morning. It's 12:45 midnight, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Still going, this event. And he mentally prepares you to literally walk on fire, barefoot, 12 yards, which amounts for me like 3 steps. I'm just kidding. 12 yards, you guys do yards out here, right? Okay, 12 yards. And it's 2,000 degrees and you're barefoot, and these are fresh coals right out of like a barbecue pit. And the fire is like literally coming up because it's just like you would cook your food on. And do you think you could do that? What's the hardest part of crossing that? The first step, right? The first one. Because you're not going to take one step and then think about it and go, oh, I don't know if I like this. No, when you take the first step, you better believe you're going to go all the way through and finish. The hardest part's the first step. And the second you start to second guess yourself, guess what happens? There goes your whole foot. Just got fried. True story, not even a joke. It's not like they're fake. I mean, it's real. You guys, for as cold as it is, there's a lot of fake fireplaces around. This thing's not fake. It's real. And so we get up there, you step on the grass, and there's 10,000 people walking out with like this African jungle music in the background, drums banging and everything, and you're outside at the Los Angeles Convention Center, it's dark, everyone's barefoot with their pants rolled up, and everyone's clapping and going, yes, 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 that is the world's biggest cult. Can you imagine this in your head? And if you were in the city just looking, you're like, what in the freaking heck is going on? And then there's 34 lanes of fire, and people are walking on it. Does it sound normal? That's what we do in California. Here, the fire does not last outside. It's not going to happen. So, we do this. You get up there. The first thing you do is you step on the grass. You can't even see anything because it's pitch black except for this fire that you're supposed to just walk across. And his Tony Robbins guy goes, all right, ready? Come on, step on the grass. And you step up and you're supposed to make like whatever your own personal thing is to fire you up and put you in a peak state. And the whole idea is that your mentality, your body can literally push that away and you can walk across. You don't feel it. And it works. Seriously, honest to God, I walked across, not a single burn on my foot. Other people got their feet fried. Out of 10,000, probably 1,000 people got burned. But you walk across it, and it's all a decision that I'm going to do it. The second you second guess yourself, you burn your feet. The second you're walking and you look down, that's it. And so you just keep going. It's funny, you get up there, and they're like, go! And some people are like, no, I don't want to go. And they're like, go! And people are like, no, I don't want to go. And they're like, go! And people are like, okay, fine. And they walk, and they go all the way to the other end. And you're almost in a trance, because it's dark, you can't even see. And you get there, and then they like stop you. And then they spray your feet with water. And then it's like half a second, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm done. And my feet don't hurt. And then people just celebrate. It's absolutely incredible, guys. You got to go to this thing. And it's not even like, oh, he hypnotizes you. It's none of that nonsense. Okay? It's literally you just deciding you're going to do something. That's what prospecting is. You got to decide, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do it. So now my team, oh my gosh, they prospect all day. They had one guy, we went to, where were we at? Oh, we went to a haunted house. That's what it was. We had an inner circle, elite circle. We went to a haunted house, and it was ranked the #1 scariest haunted house in the Inland Empire. They keep track of how many people wuss out, so they have a wuss meter. And when you get to the front of the door, you've already paid for it, and they keep track of every year how many people wussed out and wanted their money back. It was funny, we're going through it, and then one of the guys gets into one of our teammates' face to scare him, and he goes, I walked on fire. And the guy's like, huh? And just keeps going. And if you can do that, you can do anything. If you can walk on that, you can prospect. You know what I mean? So it's making a decision to do it. So that's #1 under prospecting. Decide I'm going to actually go prospect. Most of you don't do it because you've never decided to do it. Okay, #2 on prospecting is positioning. It's a game of positioning. You got to be in the right place to get a prospect. Are you going to get a prospect at home on the couch? No. Are you going to get a prospect in the office? I'm sorry to tell you, everyone in the office is already in WFG. And most of them are already a client. So staying there all day is not going to get you any numbers either. Facebook, is that the #1 place you should be prospecting? No. You got to get out in the world to these poor people that are miserable at their jobs, or the ones that love their job but don't make enough money, and you got to go talk to them. And it's very simple. You find the person, you walk up, and you talk to them. I'll give you some places I prospect a lot. The gym is one of them. It's a great place to prospect. Everybody else is in shorts and t-shirts too. You're working out. Motion creates what? Emotion. So most of them are in a pretty good mood because their blood's moving. They feel good. They're in a good state. It's such a great place to prospect. But you got to go to the gym though. That's the first thing. That's a whole other topic. Okay, that's another one. Make a decision. Go to the gym. Okay, the gas station. I prospect a lot of the gas station. I'll be driving home, I see someone there that looks sharp, I'll pull over, pretend like I'm going to get gas just to get their number. Do you have to actually get gas? No. A lot of times I'll open the gas thing, I'll put in the gas pump, walk away, never did anything. It's like still sitting at 0. No one's paying attention. I'll get one number, then I see another guy pull up, and I'm like, but he just saw me getting someone else's number, or he just, I don't want him to think anything. So I'll get out, I'll pull out, turn the corner, pull back in, pull up to another pump, and like a whole new guy. No one even knows. I'll get his number too. You get all kinds of numbers at the gas station. Now, oh, but I don't drive a nice car. So what? Then pay attention to your car. Just don't park it right there then. Whatever. You're going to get so many numbers at the gas station. All the time. Tons of numbers at the gas station. What else? I told some of you guys I'll sit in like the lobby at a restaurant because there are people coming in with these families and kids, and I'll just sit in the crowded restaurant all night. I'll never even put my name on the list, nothing. I'll just sit in there. Everyone thinks I'm waiting to get seated, and I get numbers all night. Every 5 minutes, there's new people. New people, all married with kids, all blowing their money on Olive Garden or something. And I just get their numbers all night, all qualified. You guys just got to go out and you got to get in the position to do it. Anywhere. I don't prospect employees very much. Like, so I'm at the mall, I don't prospect employees. Because everyone's prospected the employee. I prospect the customers a lot. And once you get the first one of the day, it's easy. It's just getting the first one out of the way. How many guys have never once in your career prospected? Okay. So just go do the first one. Just go get the first one, and I guarantee you the second one will be easy.